Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We'll continue along with more coloring. There also needs to be a couple of bits added to the different parts of this, namely the beautiful jet of water that we need to be able to create. So water is always this like really weird thing, I feel like, especially in a very illustrated sense when it comes to coloring. It's like, do you want it to be clear? Do you want it to be blue? Like, how blue should it be when it's just like a stream of water? It should really be clear when it's just not a big body of water, is, well, mostly my opinion. I feel like that is a generally shared opinion. So we need to figure out a way to get a clear stream of water that I think I'm not going to try and make it distort anything behind it. I do remember seeing quite a while back magnifying glasses that would do that kind of effect. I think people were using it for like the actual glasses so that well, if you wear glasses or know people that wear glasses like I do, well, I wear glasses so I'm very aware of this, but depending on what kind of lens you have, it does change the size of your eyes just through the lens, even with that very short distance between your face and the lens per se. So people were using it for that. I don't know how used that is in a more modern sense. I don't feel like I see it very often. Also, I don't know how effective it is for something that is going to be on the screen for like maybe a max of 5 seconds. So that's also a thing. But regardless of that, we're going to add more lighting because now the background is significantly brighter than the front. So basically, we want to add probably a significant amount of yellow to just everything. We do have an overlay here, so kind of see as I turn this on and off that, well, you take away the orange and everything gets a little bit bluer. Haven't fully decided on the actual overlay color yet. It was either orange or yellow because we want a bit of daylight here. Oh, and we also need to do the last halo here for Kisaki. I'm actually going to have to look at that one flat because that one has a very non-uniform shape. Actually, let's just start with that since that's not in yet. Where is? Let me just dig this out from the internet. All right. It's also very much floating, usually close to the flat. I think in most shots, actually it's not. Now we're gonna start with this. While I could just take that and just slap it straight in, I would like to do it myself. So we're gonna go ahead and get a good old 500 by 500. So it is effectively a circle, right? If I'm looking at this correctly. Oh, the insanity is already starting because it's starting with geometry. If I understand this correctly, this should be a circle. So first off, let us create the rulers to make sure I can get this right down the middle. We are doing it yet again a 500 by 500 canvas. So let me just do 1, 2. Okay, we've got a ruler right down the middle. So now we know exactly where it is on the canvas just by looking at it. So, first thing is that we do know that circle A, well, the fun bit is actually that this sticks out more on two sides of the circle, right? So let's say this is the outer circle, this in the center. Then we have the inner circle, which, because basically both of the circles hit the same spot, right? Because like the inner circle is basically like this, right? This is effectively what the thing's doing, I think. The question then is, what is happening in this area? This isn't reaching all the way out, right? If I'm looking at it correctly. It doesn't look like it, I think. It's a little bit vague because I'm just kind of eyeballing it. It doesn't look like it is, so you know, I can actually just draw a circle on top of it, just check. So let's do that. Let's be smart about this. Basically, well, let's take a circle from here to here. It's like what? It's like something like this, maybe? Yeah, so there's like an inner circle right there. The question is, how do we deal with that? I feel like the inner circle should actually be a little tiny bit more this way. How does that feel? If we have the shape coming through, so basically it's going like from let me just make a new layer. Going from, well, like here, whoa, from here up to like here. What is the canvas here? 350. Let me just stick a ruler into this. What's half of 350? 175, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wait. It should be right. Let's just stick a ruler right down the middle here. We'll just do it on both sides again. So we'll go 1, 2, 1. Why is it not letting me put on a ruler? Oh, okay. Let's do it this way. 175 and 175 like that. Alright, what are we actually looking at? It should be right down the middle, I think. Looks like it's right down the middle. It's not quite, is it? Well, it gives me some points of reference, so you want to go more this kind of angle? No, I want to go like right about like right about there. And then what we want is to create a parallel line. I think. Wait, is this parallel? It doesn't look parallel. Hold on, let me just use this layer to draw some lines. So we just draw. Let me just. Okay. So we just draw a line like along here, and then we try to move this line onto. It's not parallel. Okay. Okay, what does that mean? Hmm. It's like slightly, what, out. So basically we're going... Wait, is this also going from... It's not. Can I not remove... Is this stepping? Oh, that... Just remove that and then remove that. Okay, let me just merge these two layers. Ooh. Oh wait, is that my pin snapping? I think my pin snapping is then... what is this? So basically this is going to be slightly more this way. No, probably not that much. Right about there? Wait, no, it's going the other way. So it's going more this way. Probably not that much. Ooh. Somewhere around there, maybe? Okay, let's just work with this for now. So let us say that this is all merged in, and we just go wop, 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 wop. I should probably make a copy of this. Let's make a copy of this. This is still within the range of where I can make a copy. Okay, we'll just make a backup. So basically, then we go, what, like this. So we have now the two outer parts. Then, we need a circle. That is not a circle, that is a line. Circle. That goes like here, but out to about here. To about here. We shall make a second one, and we shall bring it in just a tad. So it does this. Not like this. Well, technically I can work with this. We want to bring it down to about... you know what, let's merge these two layers, and we want to go about here, make that round, and then to about here, we want to dip that in, and we will go like this. I think that's okay. We shall bring you out a little bit more. And we shall pull this out. Okay. Go like that. Okay. Then we want to go small circle. Then we go small circle. And we go slightly bigger circle. And now we need to make a shark fin. How the hell do we make a shark fin? Why is there a shark fin? What is this doing? What is the purpose of this? Alright, we shall. Then we will go like this. Go. Come on. Here. Oh, that is a. Alright, let's not snap that, please. We shall grab this. Go like. This, and then go. Shark. For some reason. Okay, I think these are all okay. I'm gonna merge these down like some kind of cycle. I have not made a backup, so we've got to do that all again with this stuff. Actually, I can make a backup here, because this is basically where the part the most isolated. Okay, then we want to yikes. That's very thin. And then the other fin that exists. That's a lot sharper than it's supposed to be, but I'm gonna bend this more into the shape. Honestly, I think it's fine like this. Alright, Halo done. We'll work with this. So how does it split above her head? Let me just put this into here, make sure I have a copy of it. Then we need to put a... Where are we? Let's go like that. Go, what do we want to do here? We want to go Halo. And then let me just grab you. Something like that, I think. Turn that off for a moment. Give me this color. That's very, very out of the way. Okay, then I actually need to clean up the mouths here a a little bit, because right now there's no actual mouth area. So I need to do that. So we're gonna use this. So I do have like upper lower lip somewhere. We're just going to have that very long line be available to use. But we're going to use the base mouth to actually plan the amount of mouth shape I need. Whoop, that's the wrong one. Is Shun's mouth open in this image? Glorious, give me this. Arbitrary mouth color. We're just gonna be a little bit lazy here, we're just gonna do this. Where are we? Oh. Oh, using that color. We don't want that to do that. We want to do this. We don't plan on opening our mouth very fast, so we're just going to do this. Then we'll for tongue. How far out do we want to bring the tongue? Whoops. Okay, which means that when we look at this, oh, we now need to give me the skin color. We now need to turn this like this, and then we need to make some cover pieces. Do I need to make this so big? I'm not covering as much this time, so I really don't need this to be this big, do I? It's more just like making sure that it bends correctly. Okay, do I need to clean up the edges here? Doesn't look like it? Okay, very good. I will just clean this out. Then we'll go lower lip, and we shall also do a lower cover. Just make sure that this is all covering everything. Go like that. Do that, just keep it there. I'll just keep the mouth stuff hidden for now and look at that as like the base thing just to make sure we're looking at this more or less how we want to. I'm gonna go and change the halo color here. I think I want to keep it with like no extra glowiness to it. I want to just keep this like very plain color, I think. I want this gray though. Okay, now I do know that both Shun and Kokona's halos are very prismatic. So we're gonna have to go through this and slowly work through that. Where are we looking? Halo. Probably to turn everything else down for a bit. Actually, let me just see if there's like how prismatic the halo is if I look at just like the halo over on the wiki. What are the Shun and Kokona? Shun and Kokona. Okay. They got in Kokona's once we thing up here yet. Express? Of course not. Alright, Halo 1 and Halo 2. Let's have a look at these. Oh boy! Oh, I can feel the glorious pain this is going to be. How do we do this? Alright, so first off, let us grab this. So basically, I need to take like a light as blue and just blend it. Why is there like one spot that's just like a dark blue? What happened here? Why is this like the one little spot that's just like darker than everything else? Give me a bright ass blue, but let's make this brighter. Let's go crazy. Okay, so what do I do? Do I just like paint this in with a brush? Hold on, I need to make it like more vibrant. Hmm. Not as vibrant as I would like it to be, I think. Hmm. Hmm. Also, mine is significantly rounder than what I'm effectively looking at. Hmm. We're gonna live with that, I think. Hmm. Alright, let's just settle with that for now, and let's have a look at... Alright, what is happening here? What is happening here? Hmm. Basically the same colors, right? So, but blue's the base, so I basically would need what, the purple. Give me purple. Hmm. My center area for Kokona Halo's like way too big, isn't it? Oh dear. Hmm. That's humongous. Oh boy. It should actually wrap all the way in. Oh well, it doesn't look completely horrific, so we'll live with that for a bit. If it really bothers me at some point, I'll change it, but honestly it looks fine. Even though it's the wrong shape. Okay, so the fun bit now is how do I get the lighting onto the bits that need it, and how to increase the shadows on the bits that need it. So basically we want the light to be hitting them like clean in the face, ideally. So kind of a, where do I have a layer to just draw lines on? So basically we're saying like light is going like just straight down, kind of an angle. You can't see that line. Alright, this is also a slightly off layer. The light should hit straight onto her head. So light coming at an angle straight onto the head. Namely, at least for Kisaki and Shun, the light should be pretty much hit on. Oh, and the mouths. I still need to do the mouths. Let's do that first while I'm looking at it, and that's technically bigger of a problem. Where is Shun? Head. Still have all the files for the big Shun that's just like giving up on. Alright, not eyes, mouth, guide, yes. We want to go 1, 2. Let's put this right at the top. Put this right at the top. We want this as the tongue. This is the mouth inside. Let me just close A, close B. Give me arbitrary mouth color number 1, and give me arbitrary mouth color number 2. Okay, here we go. This makes it a little redder. Okay. We're gonna go... I think we'll go tongue about here. Because we're kind of looking down on the mouth. Don't know if I want to bring it all the way up. We could bring it like up to like here. At that point, I probably would also want to pull this back a little bit. We could do this, I guess. So let's just do that, pop that in. Alright, big baseline. Where's the hint? Oh, you. Alright, lower lip. Upper lip. 1, 2. Make a cover layer. Probably a bit more aggressive with some of the shadows here, shouldn't I? Long as line. Alright, here we go again. And we want you. Now inside. And the tongue. Where do we want the tongue to be? We probably want to go... Let me get this arm out of the way. Let's go about there, let's say. Yeah, that'll get the job done. Go 1, go 2. Where is... Let me just move this down as well. Give me this. Change color. Wrap that around, over to you, put that in. Okay, and let us go back over to... Should the shadows just be like harsher in general? Let me just see how much I actually need to do shadows, but I just increase the harshness of some of the colors I already have. If it's this harsh, then I actually need to reduce it a little bit, but like right along the edge here, just before it kind of hits the around her arm. do I want to go about this? I think this I kind of want to just leave, right? Definitely need to add more shadows to the hair itself, but oh, bum, bum, bum. Bum. Where's the ear? Ear's like hidden somewhere in the hair, right? Yep. Actually, no, don't increase the shadow here, but increase the shadow like here, right? Basically, just need to go over the hair and just give it a lot of light, right? Do I want to increase the shadows here? Let's make all the shadows a lot harsher and just see how that feels. Butterfly braid. I think I still need a secondary shadow to go over most of the hair. Just collapse a whole bunch of things. Okay, so basically we go layer. We just use a multiply layer here. Take our here, we just create a layer here, then we're just gonna go over the top of this, I think. Should I be going more orange? I don't need this layer. Well, I just need to like make this lighter in the best where the light is actually like hitting, and just rely on my overlay instead. Alrighty, let's see. That's just sort of butterfly too. Now this is a bit much. Lighten that a bit. Bum 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 bum. Okay, then I feel like I should keep this actually relatively light. Should I make this a little bit closer to the actual halo color? Although I want it to be like more than a brown here. Alright, let's mess with some more shadows here. Ah. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, right. Should it be that big? I don't think about this. Oh, it should actually be this. Because it should be resting more or less on her chest. Hum hum ha hum. Also includes the bit around here, doesn't it? I need like a little bit of creasing for the chest. Increasing the shadows here. Alright, what can we do to play with the hair here? Let's see how much we can miss with these as well. Oh, right. Up to about there? Oh, now that's very, why is that missing? Hold up. This bit's basically not going to ever be visible, so we'll just do a very overarching bit of coloring here. So make sure that doesn't interfere with this part. Hum 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 hum. Actually, okay for. Do I need a secondary shadow? I feel like I don't really, right? Maybe for you, just darken this. Make an extra bit to make it darker. Just go out right here. Make this spot in particular a bit darker. For the actual back of her head. Hum hum hum. Hum hum hum. Alright, where's the skin? Tank, barrel, hand. Alright, where's the rest of this body part? Body... You... Oh wait, that's on that side. Where's the torso? Torso, you. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Alright, go with that for now. Hmm. Okay, so then I'll go into the hair, which is increase. That's a hairpin. That's the one bit of her hair that's a different color. I think I'd gonna keep her hair relatively plain. Can we go over that? I think that's actually okay. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum. What are we gonna do here? Basically don't need shadows, right? Because we're just standing how the sun's projecting. Or maybe like a little bit of a shadow from Kokona, maybe? Okay, go to here. The berry kind of adjusted for bits a bit more than the others. Okay, let's see. Close that. Close that. Close that. Oh boy, so many layers. Where the hell the top of this thing? Alright, we're not turning the head, so we can go ahead and just... Well, not turn the head significantly, so just go ahead and do a blush on both parts of the cheek, or both sides of the cheek without separating them. Wait. I want to do a very faint blush onto Kisaki. I want to go completely with no highlight. I know she usually doesn't have any in her eyes, but I just want to go about one. Because we're like literally under the sun. Alright, now I need to figure out how to do the particles. Alrighty, let us figure out how particles work. So if I create a circle and just mesh the absolute living hell out of it, can I make it squish like a slime? How to do a big old splash. Will the circle work? I'm actually just thinking of this actually somewhat feasible. So with a circle, we just basically want to pull it in a certain spot so that if it wasn't obvious, I couldn't find any tutorials on this. How should this work? I think this might need to be a little bit of trial and error on the on this part, but I think we're gonna try and use a very like gray with a little bit of blue. So we're gonna go like almost kind of white gray with little teeny bit of blue. Let's color that in for now. Do we want an outline? I think if we do, we want this to be like thinner. We'll just thin this line like crazy. Okay, not that much. I think I just thinned it to nothing. I'm gonna change this line color to like a dark bluish kind of gray, I think. Maybe actually like fairly close to what this is. More than that. And then I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. How do we do this? Alright, I'm looking up. I'm gonna see if I can look up a splash. Is that something I could do? Splashing! Let's have a look at this. Alright, how about... The other choice is to make the stream incredibly, like, reflective of the light and just make it basically white, right? That's like the other choice. Hmm. Bum. Oh man, I love how there's a good number of people making tutorials that don't speak. Not looking for liquid inside a container. I'm looking literally for... Oh, is there... Oh, what's this one? No, that's a splash animation. I'm not looking for a splash animation, I'm looking for a splash. Yeah, it literally doesn't exist. Oh, that's annoying. Like, use a blue base and then do a just hard bit of white or light over the top. And we just talk about how everyone's beautifully done their best to avoid having water and motion. Okay, here's one. Okay, it's just... That's certainly a squirt. And How do I look for a jet stream making contact with a surface? Is that a thing I can search for? Right, let's just see what this is. That ain't it. How do we do this? But regardless, basically want the light to be what? Towards the light. So I'm just gonna kind of squish it. I'm gonna have to like make a floating reflective layer. Just do a boil of water like that for now. Because we're gonna have to morph this anyway. Then I actually want to come back down to here. I actually want to create a layer mask. Around the outside primarily. Then what I think I'm gonna do, I need a jet stream. I feel like this is definitely something I'm supposed to do in After Effects. So we'll just create a jet stream that's like kind of like this. We're gonna bend it later, I think. Trying to do the same thing here, but actually, let me just do something real quick. Actually, the layer mask doesn't move the shape, does it? There's something. Is that? Hmm. I don't know if I should make it like just more of a white stream or not. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum. How do we want to do this? It's just like this cylinder that's just like floating in the sky. Hmm. How does that work? Alright, how do I do water like on the body? I'm gonna need like more shadows for that. We're gonna have shadows that move with the parts. That's more like a map, we just need to decorate the bits of it. Realistically, if like these contents work, then I could use them for different parts as well, so let's just not worry about too much right now. Alright, so then going back into the different parts here. I want the outermost piece. Which one is it? How do I put... Alright, time to take a look at some images again. Do we just like do droplets, or do I actually want to do... Oh. Yikes. Let's just do that. I don't know how you doing. Let's go. Let's go over the top of this. This piece, right? Yeah. Folder. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Currently working through water. How does this work? I literally want to do what? Like something like this. Make a layer below that. It's easier for me to just stretch the absolute crap out of that to make droplets. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like this has to be accompanied by a shadow. Oh, right. I can't see it properly because it's a different freaking... Alright, fine. How about we don't have this on the folder then? Can we not grab the anchor point? Holy shit. Oh, fuck the anchor point. Hmm. It's just better for me to make a whole bunch of, or just make one of these and just put them around everywhere. Hmm. Bup, 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 bum, bup, bum. That doesn't feel right. There's a couple of ways to do water, isn't there? You know, here a lot of times just like put on the ends, and it feels like a little okay, rather than putting it into here. It's on the body where it should really sit right. We'll just create a droplet. Oh, the reflection ends up being at the bottom of the droplet, though, ideally. Well, it's just what, reflective lights? So maybe like a very minor shadow to go behind it. We're just gonna put a multiply layer that's like just kind of. And hopefully, once it's in a different program, we'll know how to find that. But that needs to multiply it on the background and not the front. That feels a bit closer to how I've done water before. I think I've done water like twice. And that's still quite aggressive, honestly. Oh, there's a bit of color missing there. Glorious. That looks huge. Oh boy. Probably gonna end up making a universal drop. What? Oh, the handle has right. There's like a very mild scene, but I think I love it. I can't see, it's too light. Along here we want to go, but here ideally, oh my god, I can't see it at all. Can't see her full water at all because her skin is crazy light. Might be a good idea just to not try and put any water droplets on her unless it's running off the bottom of the arm where the shadows are. Wait, move. Probably just use the same droplet for like a good couple of different spots. Oh, where's that shadow? Why has that been cut off? I'll deal with that a bit. Probably gonna end up just like merging these onto the hair, or wherever hair piece is actually on. Might be a bit big. But those are gonna be changed later. It's easy to manage them right now. They're a little large. Alright, where's Shadow? How do I feel about that? Oh, there's so many layers up here. Should be like very subtle, right? I'm just gonna end up making all of the droplets smaller, but they're just too annoying to work with those tiny while I'm working here. Do I just make duplicates of them and just move them around? Let me just see how much I can just move them around. Hold up. And this is also heavily affected by like which piece is actually going to move as well. Right, let me sit down. Oh. What's the best way to dot a whole bunch of like spots for increasing the wetness or something? I'm just gonna turn this up for a moment. We'll just basically draw a bit of white around this. Just look like I gave her a bunch of mosquito bites. All of those should be significantly smaller as a main bit. Hmm. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, ba, bum. Lofi, vet det. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum. Hum, hum, hum. Where is left from you? Bum, 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 bum. I feel like I just need a refraction of some kind. Oh, wait. Um. Hum. Um. Hum. I really want to do this. Hum 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 hum. Oh wait. What is this part? Oh boy, what? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh boy, where is this from? Oh, boy, what the... Why do I have old Leia sitting here? Where's that room? That a little bit? Okay. Alright, that's the time for the day. I don't know how I feel about the way I've done the water, but probably adding a little bit of moisture to the skin and the hair, but I think I did the bit on Shun okay, actually, on the hair. I think realistically I'm gonna just shrink all of it. But I think it looks okay. And they also need to determine which bits move. The more fun bit is actually the water here. So we've got this circle that I need to see if I can make it work inside Live2D, and also this cylinder that's supposed to be the water stream. I'm probably gonna need like an extra droplet, which honestly could just be the big water circle but smaller, and just have that spray. We'll see how that goes, but I think we'll start merging stuff down next time, because I basically just need to put it into Live2D and just see if how the bits work before I can really make changes to it. Because normally some of these effects will probably be done in After Effects. I don't have After Effects. I tried looking for it again, but I couldn't get a mildly not very shifty looking link to download it without subscription, totally in the grey zone of legality. Alright, so anyway, we'll finish up here, see how everything is feeling once it's all merged down. Then we'll move this over to Live2D next time, so you want to see more of that, already subscribe or follow, depending where you're watching from. Thank you very much for watching today's session of watercoloring as well, and I'll see you again next time.